contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at a loss of 130 pounds. He is the bro that you're gonna know. The Insbrorational Collin James. And his opponent, he is a current TNA wrestling superstar. He is a graduate of Pure Pro Wrestling's Camp Justice and a native of Flint, Michigan. The Black Diamond Jack Price.
Inspirational one, Collin James against the Black Diamond, Jack Price.
Jack Price, a current TNA wrestling superstar. He graduated from Camp Justice many years ago. Excuse me. Just a lot of action going on around here tonight.
Brian, not only is Jack Price a graduate of Camp Justice, so is Collin James. They have both come from the tutelage of Xavier Justice, and we are here to see what can Collin James do against a TV international superstar.
Absolutely, the Black Diamond Jack Price. You can catch him every Thursday on TNA Wrestling Impact. Michigan. He is here for Pure Pro Wrestling, and he's here to test the limits of the Insbrorational Collin James.
Collin James, a real inspirational story. Losing over 130 pounds. He's in the best shape of his life. He's eating right. He's exercised. He has put in the work. And now he's living his dream of being a professional wrestler.
That's right. And Jack Price with the arm wrenches into the crucifix. But James able to kick out and now into a sunset flip.
Both men
able to kick out again.
Both men
outside headlock takeover. Now, Kyle, I gotta ask you a question. You've graduated from Camp Justice. Collin James has graduated from Camp Justice. Jack Price graduated from the early days of Camp Justice. Do you think the success Jack Price has in his career is eating away at the ego of Collin James?
I think it is. Collin James wants to prove that he has what it takes to be on TNA television. He wants to prove to everybody that he is the next superstar coming out of Pure Pro Wrestling. We've seen it time and time again. Individuals that go on and they make big names of themselves. He wants to be the very next one.
Definitely. You think about it, Jack Price, Rohit Raju. How about when Xavier Justice, our head trainer, went to India and trained Shanky, who is currently in the WWE? Lots of stars coming through here. Collin James could be one of them. It might be his attitude that's holding him back, though. We've got a roll-up here.
Looks like Collin James was under the ropes. That's why referee Gary Neely didn't make a count there.
Gary Neely, one of the fine officials here at Pure Pro Wrestling, present company included.
I'm nothing compared to Gary. I'll tell you that much. He is the best we have. Big drop kick by Jack Price.
Huge drop kick sends James out to the floor.
Collin James is reeling. He's got to find his way back into the ring here, especially against a veteran like Jack Price.
Folks, we got a quick break of the action. Once again, want to remind you, Top Rope TV, new episodes every Friday, 7 o'clock Eastern on YouTube and Facebook Live. Follow Pure Pro Wrestling on our socials at PPW Power. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube to get your notification every Friday for Top Rope TV. Sip of his protein drink. Oh, what disrespect there.
Spitting it right into the face of Jack Price.
There was that attitude we talked about earlier that might be stifling Collin James.
It really is. That ego might really cost him. Right there, he's a little overzealous. Jack Price a little bit smarter on this instance. Collin James put himself in a real bad situation.
Now, they may have had the same training at Camp Justice at different years, but you know Jack Price learned that from just being a great ring veteran.
Not only that, he was in a tag team with Aaron O'Ryan, another former Michigan State heavyweight champion for a very, very long time.
Jack Price almost getting the victory there. Collin James able to kick out.
James raking the eyes. Really putting Jack Price on his back foot right now. Kicking that hamstring, trying to get it to really knot up. He's trying to break the base of Jack Price right now. Absolutely
fantastic move by Collin James. And again, folks, you want to be like Jack Price, you want to be like Collin James, you want to be like my broadcast partner, Kyle McClure? PureProWrestling.net. Fill out the form. Tell them you're interested in Camp Justice. You're not going to find better quality training for such a low price. We've got a chop battle in the ring right now.
Even if you don't want to join us as a pro wrestler, we train referees, we train other backstage personnel. So if you are interested in this business and want to be part of this business in any facet, reach out to us at pureprowrestling.net and you can find all the information right there on our website.
Collin James broing up but running into a double-handed chop by the Black Diamond.
Jack Price on top right now. Let's see what Collin James can do to really turn this momentum.
Collin James needs to catch his breath before he does anything.
He sure does.
That's not going to help, Kyle.
We have a split crowd here a little bit in Flint. Both of these individuals are from this city. but Jack Price, certainly the bigger star when it comes to recognition.
Absolutely, and you know Jack Price is looking to avenge the loss in Bay City. Oh my gosh. He may be the Black Diamond, but we just got a purple nurple.
Just as purple as his pants right there, Brian. Just as purple. Collin James off the rope. Big elbow by Collin James. Coming out. Backbreaker by Collin James. Here's the cover.
Got a cover here by James. Look how worn out James is, though. But still was able to hook the leg and only got a 2.
Only a 2 count.
There, buddy boy.
Collin's telling him he needs to do more reps in the gym.
I hit 1
You mentioned that Gary Neely, one of the best referees in the state of Michigan here. But Collin James taking exception with that count. Hard stop to the chest cavity of Jack Price.
Hard stop, but Collin's still reeling after the beating he took from Jack Price earlier in this match.
Now he's jaw-jacking. He can't do that to a veteran like Jack Price.
He really can't. Stomping on him. Is he setting up a little camel clutch here, maybe? Big cross fist.
Nothing fancy about that. Just a hard, stiff arm to the jaw of Jack Price.
Way too much showboating here by Collin James. He's got Jack right where he wants him, and he needs to stay on him. He's giving Jack time to recover.
Collin James going back to his hot dogging and green standing. Ooh, yeah.
Collin James stretching out Jack Price right now, really stretching that oblique.
And now look at this, driving the hand into the ribs. Driving the fist into the ribs. Taking away the breath, the air, the wind of Jack Price.
Collin James saying he's the bro. The bro you gotta know.
That's his opinion only.
Jack Price, big clothesline there.
Price sends it down hard with a forearm to the head.
Collin
Going for a
blocking the
super kick.
Little spin kick there by Collin.
Taking that from his mentor, Master Splinter. We almost had an upset there, Kyle.
Only a 2 count there for Collin. He's got to stay on top of him. He can't rel on the pass. He really needs to stay on top of Jack right now.
I think it's more of a matter of he needs to catch his breath. Jack Price has been there every step hanging with the Insbrorational Collin James.
Has Jack been hanging with Collin, or is Collin hanging with Jack right now? We saw it a couple weeks ago. The Global Flyer Drake, he hanged with Jack Price for every minute of that match in Bay City. And now we see Collin James doing the exact same thing here in Flint.
Yeah, folks. Jack Price on the comeback with a...
Jack Price with a cover.
With a leg lariat. Only a 2.
The longer this match goes, I have to give it to Jack Price. He's the one that wrestles every single night. He's the one that travels all over the country and does this night in and night out. He's used to being in these deep waters. I don't know how used to that Collin James is right now.
There's a big difference between actually doing it and just hitting the gym. Collin James, phenomenal shape, but Jack Price, he's in ring shape.
There is. There's a huge difference between being in shape and being in ring
Wait a
shape.
minute, look at this. Price has got him up. What's he setting him up for? He's got a cover. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jack Price.
Here is your